Welcome to the Drum Lounge podcast.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Drum Lounge podcast. I am your Jesus Christ loving, book report finessing, flam tap gritting host, Jeremie Foster. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
And it's your boy. It's me, Bryon Russell, your flam, coming from Florida to ATL, telling everybody up there. Welcome to the Drum Lounge.
Yes, sir, man.
Ooh, I practiced that, y'all.
That boy came in blazing. And if y'all don't know, Faith Place came to Atlanta for the Beatdown 9 competition, drumline competition, and they absolutely dominated. We can that boy tired.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh man, no. I came out here and said, we came from Florida and told about the joy. I mean, which is not false. But for sure, it was a great competition. We're going to get into it, but I just wanted to make sure I say this before anything. Shout out to every last one of the line. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, man, get a couple breezes in.
Shout out to every last line that was out there. I hope I don't miss anybody. MLK, Jonesboro, Dutchtown.
Mm-hmm. Dutchtown.
Yes, you had Drum Nation, who came from Alabama, so that's one of the other ones as well.
Mm-hmm.
You had them. Heritage didn't show up. Eagles Landing, yes. Well, by Brandon. Shout out to Brandon. That line, I've never seen that line before, never heard from him, but the fact that they weren't up there in the top 3 is crazy to me, because they was playing in that little battle inside of in the band room. On 10, like cleanliness is. I love lines that put cleanliness over. Oh no, let me not
technical.
Say that.
Beat, complex technical beats. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but moreover, identity, and their identity was definitely something that was arising. I hope I'm not missing a line. If I'm missing a line,
Tucker.
Oh Tucker. Yeah, Tucker. I was just talking to Cuz too. From Tucker.
Maurice. Yep.
Tucker, and it's another school. Morrow was also there. Everybody out there was phenomenal. Everybody played it all on the floor.
Absolutely.
But Faith Place happened to come out there and became the Beatdown 9 champions.
Right, and I'm gonna insert the clip of right after the when they announced the winner. I was recording.
Don't tell them otherwise, my boy. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man.
And I pulled up on Bryon. It was just crazy. I'm gonna insert that clip. That joke was crazy. But yeah, man, that was really a great event. First of all, I mean, we can probably dive in to like more of the specifics of the event. But first of all, when I first walked into the competition and saw because it was in Southwest DeKalb's auditorium, I walked in and saw there was barely anywhere to sit. I'm like, where can I sit? This is a whole entire auditorium, but and it was packed. Like, it was a great turnout. Like, you could tell it was organized. Really? Like, there was a practice area, a warm up area, or a sitting area for everybody to eat. So shout out to Zell. Shout out to the band staff at Southwest DeKalb for just putting on an amazing event, man. That junk is that's exactly how
Nexus.
Right. Nexus. Yeah, Nexus.
Nexus is man.
Yeah, shout out to Nexus, man, and the Nexus's parent staff, and because that's exactly how drumline competition is supposed to go. Like, they're setting that standard for Atlanta drumline competitions for sure. And so, man, shout out to them. But on to specifics though.
For sure, man.
It was a snare battle. First of all.
Yep.
And
I can say so many things about these things. It's a Drumlines podcast, so I want to lay it all on the table how I feel that it is and how great it is. First off, yes, you're right. It was a snare battle, it was a quint battle, and it was a cymbal battle.
Yeah.
Florida
Which
cymbals
is interesting.
Florida cymbals have no business close to the top at all. And I'll be the first to say it. I don't think I've ever seen a Florida cymbal player. I mean, high school wise, I've never seen anybody that was able to actually flash, do visuals, and all that. I'm from Georgia, so I know a little bit of something that I can teach my kids. But you know, we ain't supposed to do that. That's not our forte. It was us. It was my kid, and then a kid I believe from North Atlanta. Oh, that's another school I missed. North Atlanta by Garrett Wilson. I don't know how that blew in my head. Yeah, man, that line, their drums on that. I think they got Mapexes. The only lineup there were Mapexes.
And shout out to North Atlanta because they're the only school that's representing APS, Atlanta Public Schools. That's the school district that I'm from. And they're really representing APS extremely well, man. Like you can tell that they're reading music over there. Like he's not teaching no beats by rote. Like every kid in that organization is reading music, and that's all I do to Garrett.
Sight reading Sundays.
Right, exactly. And so shout out to Garrett Wilson, man, alumnus of South Carolina State.
Yeah, but yeah, they had that event, and I think if I'm not mistaken, so in the cymbal event. The last two was one of the students from North Atlanta. I believe it was from North Atlanta. I don't think I'm wrong. One of the students from North Atlanta, and then one of my students.
Oh wow,
gone.
That's interesting.
I'm talking about we was all over the turn. I didn't expect him to go out there, but he went out there. I'm like, let's go! like that was the first place show. And the dude ended up flipping a cymbal in the air. Never taught that to my kids, and I never will neither.
Yeah, that's definitely some Atlanta stuff.
Yeah, I'm talking about cuz.
The good old.
All right. Man, caught that bitch. I said, So yeah, he did that. Shout out to him, man. He really did his thing, and he was very humble too. Because I talked to him afterwards.
Wow, good.
And then the quick competition. Competition. I don't remember who won that.
Darius.
Why did I not remember he won it?
Yeah. I saw that jump, man. Yeah, he was going crazy.
I don't think rim exists in his vocabulary.
Yeah, he definitely have excellent like hand placement, excellent stick placement on the rim or on the drum to the point that like you never hear rim when he plays. Like he better go to cooking, man. Hey,
and his dad created rudiments, so
right. His dad created chopping on quints for black people, so definitely. So yeah,
and he was in that video. He was in drumline, right?
Yeah, he was Mr. Roz was in drumline on quints.
Was the little thing with the cut and all that.
Yeah, He was in that video. He was in
legendary.
Shout out
I'm saying that because I had a student that competed in that, and I think it was a bunch of rounds in that one, but I believe he made it to like the second round and then got blown out, which is fine. You know, it's okay. Like I'm glad my students were able to go up there and actually be a part of it.
Exactly.
Down to the snare competition. This is it was fair and well, it was great, and I understand all them kids out there playing. All I got to say is, I hope it's not the fact that a person gets house is the reason why that person is winning.
Right.
That's all I want to say. I think that the specific person that won, which is the female section leader at Nexus in Southwest DeKalb, also won in Tampa. So I agree that she won. She's on 10.
Right. She's definitely
1,000%. I don't think I could chop up if I wanted to. but no, I was just playing about that. But,
right.
But it seemed like everything was just. Right. It seemed like everything was getting swayed by the crowd more than it was by what was being played. It was somebody that went up there that was disgusting.
Exactly.
And he lost. I was like, hold on.
And I definitely want to shout out to the judge of the snare battle, Chris. We played together with the Hawks in the Hawks drum line. And he was actually a judge.
Him.
Yeah. And he was actually a judge as well for the entire competition, but he also judged the snare battle. And we talked after, man, and he was like he understood where. Because I had these same sentiments, and so I was kind of telling him like, you had a few wrong decisions here, right? He was like, yeah, I know, man, but from the crowd, people was about to shoot me, so I had, and I don't know if y'all remember, I had to do that same thing in 2019. Where I judged the snare battle in 2019, I had that same experience of people in the crowd saying like, "Hey, you better not pick that other person because." But I didn't care. I literally picked the person who was the more choppy.
You see these people in the crowd. Hey, you know what to do.
I know he only play accents, but you better pick him. Like what? This man only play inner beats. Talking about he chopping. No.
So here go Jeremy.
And I pick. So for Beatdown 10, like next is y'all require all the snare battle judges to just wear a bulletproof vest, but because they really like that out there. I'm telling you, man, y'all just play. But shout out to Chris, man, because he did make it interesting though, because it ended up like at the end of the snare battle, it ended up being Chavez, I think it's Chavez her name, which is Zell's daughter, and then her Zell's son. And so that was the last battle out of all of the, like, it was like 20-some snares up there. Ended up being brother and sister that had to battle it out for the winning position. And yeah.
And both of them were definitely crazy. Playing.
Yeah, definitely. You can tell that his son, I think his name's Z. I think that's his nickname, Z. But I definitely don't want to butcher his name. But you can tell that he's about to be crazy. Because he has the form, he has the control. But his sister has more of the sound quality. But if he gets his sister's sound quality, and I think he's a sophomore now, he's going to be insane by the time he be a senior, man. So shout out to both of them, man. But definitely shout out to Chavez for getting first place on that. Yeah,
for sure. She definitely deserved that. And I'll never take that away from her.
Right.
I don't think there is. I mean, it's like a little maybe Instagram.
Yeah.
But so that was the battles. And then, if you all don't know, the Beatdown is a tournament style competition, which is something completely different from what we're used to down here in Florida. Down here in Florida, you do a floor show. You lay it all on the floor on that one go, and once you do that, whoever wins, whoever loses, loses. Here at the Beatdown, it's a tournament style. You have to knock out the person, no pun intended, you have to knock out the person that you're going against in order to make it to the next round. So rounds, tournaments, like only one person advances and you beat somebody else and one person advances, so on and so forth.
Yep.
That was completely different for my brand of students, but me being from, I'm not going to keep with Florida. But I say me being from Georgia because I kind of understand when it comes down to when you have to make a floor show and when you have to make a cadence. And to mix it into each other is almost a hard task to do, because then it just sounds like a bunch of books put together. Making a story is difficult. But with that being said, everybody went up against each other. I believe, not that I believe, I know. Drum Nation was supposed to go up against this school known as South Gwinnett, and they didn't show up. And I think they weren't planning on showing up, or however it went. So originally, Jonesboro being the retaining champs, they just replaced South Gwinnett to go up against Drum Nation. By what they told me, I was supposed to go up against Heritage my first round, but at last minute they pulled out and said they're not going anymore. So since they were the last people to pull out, I had a grouping by myself, which ended up bringing up the conversation of the scoring. Like, everything wasn't based off of who knocks out the most people. You have to knock them out, but you knock them out based off of a point system.
Right.
So my group still went out there and still did the regular for show, doing whatever they did, and then it was good to go. I can say it from my standpoint. My very first round, nobody. My second round was against MLK, and first off, I thought I was going to see the maroon drums. That's what I was looking at. When I didn't see them, I was like, oh.
But the historic maroon drums, but that's some drums we used to be scared of. But again, I'm from APS, went to Doug High. When we saw the maroon drums, it was about to be a long night at Lakewood Stadium. Either Lakewood or Memorial.
Right. Yeah, see. So I didn't see the maroon drums. I'm like, dang, but it is what it is. Life go on. And then the next thing was, I saw MLK, and then I thought that their playing style changed. And they were still kind of playing like
they do still have the same. And I actually talked to their instructor and he wants to come on the pod too. And I talked to their instructor this past at the competition, and he was like, they have a resurgence now to where they bringing that talent back and continuing the hybrid style.
So they were playing like this at one point.
I think they did pivot for like a year or two, but. He's like bringing that back.
Okay, I think I talked to him too. It was a tall, light-skinned dude, right?
Yeah.
I got his number somewhere up in my phone. I was getting everybody number out there. So we went up against them, and by the grace, because they were phenomenal, but by the grace, we ended up beating them in their round. Right. And then after that, they let us know, like, because it was two people that backed out, and went from being 12, 13. It went from being 13 people to being 11 people, so it's still an uneven number. The last round had to be a three-way. So it was
makes sense.
us versus Jonesboro versus Dutchtown. Again, from my standpoint, let me just say this: Jonesboro beats nasty, disgusting. Ensembleness, quints are perfect. Ensembleness is great. Bruh. Dutchtown's tuning is perfect,
impeccable.
It's not even fair. Like, I didn't even know you could make a snare sound like that. That was a legit. Like, you know how on drumline they snare sounded almost like they're better than like that's
fresh,
how
high quality. Yeah.
Like it sounded like they had, you know how you got double snares? It sounded like they had triple snares.
Right. Yeah.
and
they was word fresh. Too. Absolutely, man. But boy, I think for Jonesboro, they absolutely had like good quality beats. It's just like nothing was really wowing. Like nothing was wowing. It was like, okay, cool, y'all chopping, but like, what can you do to really like, and clean? Like, they were really clean for real. But it's like, what can you do to go beyond that? It's like
the wow factor.
That's how I felt about Cookman before I got there. It's like, okay, yeah, y'all doing something, but let's do something else finally. But
I don't know. I ain't feel like that, boy. You remember?
I mean, yeah, but
light that bill on fire, come back.
but that was the first year that they finally bet they're doing something different. I felt as though, and I feel like I wanted to add on that.
That's the year they did this thing right here.
Exactly. They did the solo. I'm like, Quint's doing crazy stuff. Okay, I'm like, yeah, I'm going there. But anyway,
sign me up.
Sign me up, right? But anyway, that's just how I felt about Jonesboro. Though they were playing great, like just great beats, man. I think I almost want to say somebody dropped their stick at Jonesboro, but I may be tweaking.
It was the guy on the very. Well, if you're looking at him, the guy on the far right, he dropped it. Yeah. Like on the very first cadence, he dropped it almost virtually in the beginning. Mm-hmm. I have a video of it because the dude, I don't know who the announcer dude was. He's great, by the way, because he had everything moving. But boy, he had everything moving.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the dude said, "All right, we on to the next round. We got Jonesboro, Page Place, and Dutchtown. Go ahead, get it." Yeah, I'm like, "Oh, hold on, cuz, let me get my phone."
Yeah, Southern guy, but he went to from Atlanta, where he went to FAM, and he was a drum major at FAM, and cymbal player at FAM.
He said he drum major at Southwest too.
Yeah, he did Coachella, with Daz and all of them, bro. I got that call for Coachella, bro.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did. Like, the guy called me, Don P. Roberts and Brian Snell. Whoever listening, y'all know who that is. They called me and was like, bro, we have an opportunity for you to perform for the biggest artists in America. But the thing is, you have to go to California for about a month. I think it was like a month or maybe like 3 weeks. And this 3 weeks, in 2018, these 3 weeks landed during the time of my now wife's college graduation. Oh. So I had to make the decision whether to perform with this. I later found out was Beyonce. Like, the final notification of Don P. Roberts letting me know, like, bro, you sure you won't want to do this? This is Beyonce. Like, I'm letting you know, this is Beyonce. I'm like, what?
Oh,
I'm
wow.
like, what? But I'm like, nah, man, I gotta go to my wife's graduation, man, because that jump was like what she had to go through for college was absolutely insane. Like, she was battling college and being a full-time employee for the city of Atlanta. Like, that jump was, I had to be there to support her there.
Respectable.
But boy, I got that call, man, and I would have been there with y'all boys, Daz and everybody else. Ralph, I think Ralph Nader performed.
Oh, did?
But, yeah, Ralph Nader was there. I heard stories about it.
Yeah, he was.
I think Marcus Joyner, all of them, man. But nah.
It's all right, man. The decision you made was the right one.
Exactly. And I later did
a ring on your finger.
Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. And I later did Sierra's music video, so that was fun. But anyway,
I didn't even know that. You did?
Yeah, it was a random song that Sierra ended up doing.
Can you?
Exactly. But nah, man. Okay. So it was Jonesboro, and then of course y'all. But who else? Oh, Dutchtown with the amazingly tuned drums.
Yes,
they had great cadence structure. Like, I was actually impressed by like the cadences that they were playing. I think they even played one of Daz's cadences. Like, they was sounding good. It's just like they weren't clean enough for me. Like, even though I wasn't judging, but they wasn't like as as clean to me. Like I think their basses their tonals was absolutely outstanding. But
whoa,
for me,
hot take.
I needed.
I guess my thing about him, I wasn't a judge, I was a competitor, but right. I think that the people that you were supposed to hear, the only people you heard was the snares and the quints.
Yeah.
Everybody else really was just background characters.
Yeah.
Compared to Jonesboro,
exactly.
Jonesboro, who you were supposed to hear is who you heard. Cymbals nasty, snares nasty.
Yep.
Tenor drums sound like Jackson State tenor drums, bass drums. Bass
like
drums.
what?
So
nah,
I mean,
real, man.
Again, I wasn't a judge. I was impressed with both of them, but I was more impressed with the diversity that Dutchtown brought. The cadence structure that, like you said, the cadence structure that, the cadence structure that they had was on 10, and you just heard everything that you were supposed to hear. And then my last take about it is they played. Y'all know I wrote a Swan Cadence this year, and I think this is the year for the Swan Cadences, bro.
It really is.
Because Cookman played. I wrote mine before Cookman. Let's get it out of the way. I didn't debut it, but I wrote it for
right.
Anyway, Cookman wrote one. Mainland High School. Shout out to TJ. He wrote one. Bebop is the name of it. Dutchtown wrote one. Somebody else wrote one too. And we run that. That just happens to be the pickup this year, which is good. You know, I'm glad for it. But on the second round, they played the cadence, and they was like, ding. I was like, oh my gosh, man!
And they was raising the drums. Check that. That joke was just that joke was so hard. I had to, because they ended up playing that at the little after battle too. I had to go like, who wrote this? And I met the guy who wrote that joke. Like, I just had to give him his praises.
Them?
Who? What you mean?
Like the instructor over them.
Yeah, the instructor. Yeah, he was one of the instructors that wrote it. That wrote that cadence.
Yeah, all of them were some text too, boy. Before like every battle they had, they was all like out there tuning. I was like, oh, hold on.
Yeah, they going.
they going in. So yeah, man. And then I don't ever big up my group because I mean, my group speaks for itself. But you know, we ended up coming out with the win, and then here we are.
Yeah, I just came with a different flavor while being clean and unique. Like, I feel like y'all tenors was really just showing out, bro. Like the accents, like the accents on. I mean, the movements on accents that y'all do, like that jump just makes looking at y'all first of all fire, and then of course the beats, like the just uniqueness, the
I appreciate it, man.
The variety in beat cadence structures, like this is the drumline to look at right now because everybody else is playing.
Yeah, I think in a lot of places we just happen to be like a breath of fresh air.
Right.
I'm a big advocate of. Like what you said earlier, like you can play it, you're clean, but like where's your wow factor? And I'm a big advocate of that. Like you can play a solo, but what else can you do?
Yeah, exactly. Add movements, man. Like make that junk cooler. Like
give them something to look at while they listening.
Like having the tenors just do something foul only on a quarter note. Like y'all was making quarter notes look cool as hell. Like that joke was hard. That joke was hard, man.
It's like you gotta appeal to all senses. You gotta appeal to the sight, the hearing.
Yes.
Shit, you probably gotta appeal to the smell too. Go out there and pass gas on the bit while you're playing.
Right. And also y'all had hats on. Like having the hats is always first of all, y'all had an all Adidas fit. I know y'all have always done that, but just having the all Adidas is just insane. Like who y'all be robbing? But shout out to
Mrs. Mays. Mrs. Mays is our America's next best dressed when it comes down to the drumline. Almost to the point, and I'm gonna say it now. I hope you're watching, Mrs. Mays. Almost to the point where it hurts us because we're the only drumline that I know high school wise right now that uses gloves. And as well as probably every other percussionist in the world cannot stand gloves.
But speaking of that, and I noticed this. When it comes to doing this, it gets tricky.
Yeah, boy, you in that bit, you in that bit twirling right here.
I saw them doing like this. I was like, damn, that's when gloves. Yeah, that's when gloves get tricky. I wonder how Norfolk feel about them, especially like in the cold and having to play with gloves. Like, I wonder how they feel about them jokes. But scared, boy. Especially in the tunnel.
Oh my gosh.
They do all the chopping junk in the tunnel. I'm like, I'm cool.
What's it up? Whatever that journey that you're doing. Boy, it's a different type of monster, boy.
Right, man.
But with that, Mrs. Mays is really a fanatic when it comes down to their look. Almost, she takes that as a job, and she tells everybody. She says, "I deal with the beats," and she deals with their look. Yeah, She says that also matters, which it does. You know, I'm not gonna go out there and have somebody wearing some boat-legged shoes or anything like that,
or spats with jeans.
Oh, spats with
and Bates.
Hey,
spats, jeans, and Bates is freaking insane. But
different color jeans is the problem.
We hashed that out in the previous episode.
Yeah, different color jeans is the issue I had.
Yeah,
but regardless, you know, we all go out there and look good. But Mrs. Mays, I will say this till forever. We be going out there doing outfit changes, dog. We be going out there wearing some bum outfits, and then before we go perform, we disappear, and then just come back with some random outfits. And I just don't be agreeing with that. I'll be like, bro, don't nobody care what we wearing. I mean, they care what we wearing, but nobody cares what we were wearing. I'd rather people be like, wow, in the very beginning versus like, oh, they go bum face place. Oh, they go face place. That's what she wants.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the Beatdown competition.
Yeah. And again, shout out to Faith Place, man. They came to Atlanta and dominated. And I told them this, that Atlanta is really having like this resurgence of just a percussion identity here. Like we're finally becoming, again, a hub of percussion. And not of just one style, but of just multiple styles. But the fact that y'all just came into this resurgence and still just dominated with y'all's uniqueness, which is absolutely insane. So definitely shout out to you, shout out to your drumline, shout out to Mrs. Mays, the organization, Faith Place organization, and I hope y'all get more, rack up more.
No, we appreciate
the rest
it
of this season.
And look, I'm inviting everybody every March, every end of March, we have a percussion competition known as Honor Your Name. I think we pride ourselves in bringing people that aren't the regular 5-6 people that are already in Florida. I like bringing people outside. We brought Shark City, we brought Created to Play, we just brought Tennessee State, we brought somebody last year. You know, Nexus used to come.
Nexus,
the more people that we have coming out of state, the more that you all get exposed to how serious we take it down here in Florida. Right. But more importantly, the more our students get exposed to what y'all's culture is. Y'all's culture in Georgia, my culture when I was growing up, is it ain't about what's on the floor, because there was no floor shows. It was you bring that list of cadences that you got, and we're gonna see who better. And that's what I was bred on. That's what I do. That's what I think. That's what I think now and forever will always make us better. Is that competitive spirit, but not because of a floor show where you put 4 cadences together and you hope for the best. Nah, I'm in your face. I'm playing cadences like this. So you know, I'm inviting everybody down from APS, from Fulton, from all. Well, I don't know that's APS, all them counties down there in Atlanta. Come down every March to honor your name and become a part of something great, to compete, to be able to see what we bring and bring that down here. We would love to see it. I'm excited. I came out here to John Cena music.
Can't keep his pants on. Nah, but definitely shout out to both of those competitions. I believe it was another competition this past weekend in Daytona. At Mainly High School. So shout out to TJ. Or Tevin Stevens, he's the percussion instructor at Mainly High School. They had the New Era Knockout competition. Yes,
I think that's the name of their drumline as well. The New Era drumline.
New Era. Wow. Okay.
So New Era Knockout.
I'm not sure what was the turnout, but I think I saw that Cookman perform, so that was dope.
Oh, I can tell you the turnout.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, Cookman performed definitely for sure, always hands down. It was really a Palm Beach weekend, man. For high school.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
For high school, Palm Beach Lakes came in first. Yeah. Second place was Atlantic, I think. Atlantic High School. And third place was Middleton.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. Now, here's the kicker. I was not here. Don't know what happened. Here is the kicker. Middle school, first place was JFK.
Of course.
In Palm Beach. Second place was Howell L. Watkins in Palm Beach. Wow. Third place was Roosevelt Middle School in Palm Beach. I noticed I did not name Idea Victory, and they performed. They didn't place.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Palm Beach was taking over this weekend, boy.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, in Daytona, what?
Like everybody be on the lookout. When you see somebody come from somewhere and they say Palm Beach next to the name,
you might need to,
Max.
or warm up a little longer in the parking lot.
Warm up a little bit. You better fire. Don't warm up, fire up. Because
that's hilarious, man.
Yeah, but I was completely shocked. I did Victory didn't play. I was like, whoa.
Right.
But I think the judges was Travis, Nick, and Jeremie, the section leader at Cookman.
Yep, sure was. Yep.
So
I saw that.
all of them were Cookman heads. All of them graduated from Cookman, and all of them have. Well, I don't know about Jeremie because Jeremie's still in school, but Nick and Travis all have their own credentials. So they know what they're talking about,
exactly.
But they're also from Cookman, so they also know what they're looking for.
Yeah, and they know where they at.
Yeah, I know Travis for sure. Good is good and bad is bad. And for Nick, good is good, but what can you do with that good? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's where I come from with that. Completely shocked, but that was the outcome.
Man. Yeah, that was the outcome, man. So shout out to just the whole city, the whole culture of the percussion culture in Palm Beach, man. There's definitely something there. Like, y'all got talented people in that city, man. So yeah, shout out to y'all.
They're drinking Chemical X.
Right. Now on to the real meat and potatoes, man. This is what I was waiting to record today to talk about this, man. That was a day of drums. I think that was the name of the event.
Oh my gosh,
bro! This was a battle between Fort Valley, Jackson State, and
them young
Alcorn and them YNs, bro. Okay, let me show this picture, bro, because bro, I was dying when I freaking saw this, bro. YN University. Look at Shaq, first of all. Shaq scared. Shaq pulled up to the drumline competition scared. Like, wait.
Oh my god, bro. YN University. Bro, every last one of them popped the truck.
Right, they about to play a 5-stroke and then shoot you with an AK.
Bang!
Right. Bro, anyway, this is hilarious. Like, the fact that a whole drumline show up in ski masks is freaking diabolical. Like, that's
disgusting.
That's just ghetto. But
ghetto is crazy.
But this is an interesting battle though. Like, Alcorn, Jackson State, Fort Valley. I had a particular outcome for this. Of course, leaning towards Jackson State.
Yeah, the
originators. Exactly, the originators, damn near of the style.
Yeah.
But Fort Valley had something else to say.
They look good too, by the way. Let me just
Fort
go
Valley?
ahead and say that. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I want to say to Fort Valley. I think you all pick and choose when you want to look great, and I'm not trying to take that. Don't take that the wrong way. But there be some performances where you look like the C tier drum lines, the B tier drum lines, and then there be some performances where y'all be on 10.
They be knowing who they standing next to.
Yeah, I don't understand that, but I mean, like, okay. For example, going up against Albany. They were just, I mean, they were great. Maybe it was the atmosphere they were in, but they were just, they were just basic playing, basic cadences. Okay, going up against Miles, I hate to say that, well, I still give it to Valley for having the edge, but that should have been close.
Yeah.
And now they're here. I'll let you all watch it and be the judge, but boy.
Here? I was like, oh my God. Fort Valley came up and was like, okay, yeah, Jackson State about to be there. I bet. And it came out swinging, but now I will say, because we can at least watch the first round of this.
Yeah,
I will say Jackson State is the masters of that style. Like with every single stroke, every single ditto, every single like sticking, like they did this like at 1 BPM, and that jump looked exactly the same amongst every single snare there. Like, and stop. Everybody had the same like arm height. So Jackson State is the masters of that, because all other drum lines, literally every single other drum line, be trying to do that style, and it's just like
they be looking like this.
Even Fort Valley, they was doing sticking in their first cadence, and it's like, bro, everybody don't have the same arm height, everybody don't have the same like timing, and like when you do the cross, when you bring it over, and that kind of made the sticking wise look a bit iffy. But other than that, Fort Valley, hands down.
Disgusting. I know you said you're gonna play. I know you said you're gonna play like one round. Each one. Hey, after this, my request is I think it's like the third cadence that Valley played. When I tell you, and everybody been talking about it all weekend, them cymbals.
Oh yeah, the cymbal solo. Ooh.
Oh gosh. Oh my!
They did a freaking cymbal, bro. I've never seen like anybody in this style, and I'm sorry if there's one that exists. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a drumline in this style do a freaking cymbal solo in the middle of a cadence or a feature. Like,
and do
that was freaking impressive. Like that.
Yes.
I'm like, wait, is this Norfolk? Did the Norfolk video just start or?
And it ain't even really about that, dog. Like they was just talking. Like the cymbal was. I ain't never heard. You hear tenors and basses have conversations.
Yeah.
You hear snares and quints having conversations. I ain't never heard cymbals having conversations with somebody.
With each other.
But it was like, hey man, what you gonna eat for breakfast?
Yeah.
That cheese. And I think the snares. I think that part was actually was echoing the cymbal part. I ain't never heard that before. What you gonna eat for breakfast? Nah, man, some bread.
Some bread.
Oh my gosh, man.
No, we definitely got to see that. Let me play. Now the video is gonna go like sideways for y'all who watching. So that's not me. I think that's Jeffrey Sharp. This Jeffrey Sharp video. So beat him up. Don't beat me up. Shout out to Jeffrey, man.
Go ahead. You watch on your phone. Turn your phone.
By the way,
your laptop. Yeah.
I had to bring out the Streetwise because, man, Fort Valley just went so crazy. So I had to bring out the Streetwise sticks for the day. Shout out to Jeffrey.
let me go on my stick bag. Hold on.
Right, man. In honor of Fort Valley going crazy.
Nope. 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 Hold on, y'all. I got some.
Bro, was that a Johnny Lee Lane?
Yeah, two of them was Johnny Lee Lane. Oh, I also got these too. When I was a YN, I used to tape my sticks trying to be like other schools. Don't laugh at me, y'all. I tape this trying to be like Prairie View.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a YN. Was that like 4 years ago?
No, it was a while. It was like I probably did this like 6 years ago.
Okay.
But, I mean, y'all grade my stick tape. 6 years ago now. But do I look like Prairie View? All right, whatever.
Right, somebody from the swag culture.
Anyway, no sharks, baby.
Shout out to Fort Valley, man, or shout out to Jeffrey Sharp. All right, let's see this first round there, everybody. Oh yeah, I also like how he started off. No solos, like we want cadences and cadences and cadences. Like I appreciated that.
Was this hosted by Dollar Watson? That sounded like him. That sounded like him.
It might have been, yeah. It might have been. So I appreciate him saying that, like, because they'll definitely do that.
I appreciate him saying that, and I appreciate them listening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially Jackson State.
Yeah, I don't think Jackson State be disrespectful unless unless you open the door. I don't think they do that. I'm just saying that from where I see. Have I seen them be bullies? Yeah, but if we go, we got to set up battle. All right, cool.
Right. Yeah, do their part.
All right, cool. Go ahead. All right, now you do your part, and then you try to run some solos afterwards. Okay, now it's time to get nasty.
All right, now we tried to be fair, but all right.
Yeah, all right. Now get spanked.
And maybe that's where they fell short here, but let's see.
And don't play over each other. 5 rounds, no solos, and don't play over each other.
And don't play over each other.
He said, other than that, you got it.
Have at it.
That's so nasty.
Bro.
Oh, sit down, bro.
Full screen.
Oh my God.
Right. Quince.
Oh my gosh.
See that sticking?
Yeah. But there's a lot going on in that sticking.
Yeah.
All right. Get it started, ladies.
Right. Bro, they just did a crescendo of singles.
This is right.
Like, I love this sticking, but it's just... Oh, my God. Bass is
bro. Gay, back that up. My bad, bro. 10 seconds.
Bro, the way the basses and tenors was just having the deepest conversation.
I'm talking about they were just Siamese twins just talking to each other.
All while the snares are doing just this immaculate sticking. Like,
I want to see this on paper.
Yeah. Snare solo. Good. Bro, they are splitting eighth note triplets. Do 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 do.
This is it.
So instead of doing do do do, right?
Come on, man.
That is different. That is different. I like that.
They out here dubbed out.
Yeah. Of course.
Cymbals look good too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a band kit like that, man. They be having any unique band kits.
Gotta have them buzzed accents or buzzed flams. Cymbals.
Come on.
Cymbals. Slow rock.
I see why they only brought 3 cymbals, boy. You better look like me.
Like they were just playing beats that whole time. All of that was just chopping. Now Jackson State is
doing it though.
It look like one person is playing. Like everybody looked like the same person. Like
tenor drums, man. Hey, I want to point this out too. Let me not talk over the cadence. I'm sorry. God, dog. You know, it's crazy. The audio is in a bad spot for them. And you still hear what you're supposed to hear, boy.
Yeah. Cause they're just whacking those drums, bro.
Yeah, man. Looking good.
Bro, the way they just did this and it looked so unified. Oh.
Okay.
That caught my attention.
Okay. That's not easy to do.
Yeah.
Cymbals look good too. The visual when you behind somebody and you do the raised visuals are so important.
Like that's what y'all did well at Faith Place.
Yeah. Here's see where I got it from.
Right.
So I wanna say this. I just learned this. So I know their drum lines use dynasties. I did not know that they tenors were not dynasty, they're stingrays. So I just learned that, and I don't think that's why they so loud. I think the drummers are actually loud, but the drums gotta have something to do with it, cause boy,
Wow, that's hilarious. So shout out. I found out Stingray followed me too this morning. I mean, I need to follow him back. So shout out
really?
Stingray.
They got Stingray or Baby Ray?
Oh, Baby Ray. Baby Ray is who followed me.
Oh, okay. Watch out for them, boy. I heard some things.
What? In terms of scamming? They be scamming people?
Yeah. I heard people order some drums and...
Oh, I ain't better get none from them. I ain't getting none from them. I ain't gonna follow. But Jackson State though, they are the they're the masters. Jackson State is the masters of their style, but it's like they will.
Hey, hold on. Hey, pause this recording. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Hey, my bad. Look, had to go pick it up.
A phone? You got a new phone?
Yeah, I got the iPhone 16.
Oh wow, damn! You should have waited.
I got reason why is because my phone space when I was in Atlanta, my phone was going out, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And it turned out it was going out because it's still recording. Okay, it turned out it was going out because I ran out of space, and I'm like, "What the fuck? Why did it run out of space?" So I bought more space, and it turns out I bought more space for the iCloud, not the phone. I had to get
not the actual hardware.
Phone. Didn't think about it, so I said, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna just get another phone. Well, I said I was gonna get the same phone with enough space, but I had a free upgrade, so I was just like, why not?
Oh wow!
So Shout got the 16 plus in this whole nigga.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my wife just got the 16. I think she got the 16 Pro. I'm like, I could get a new phone because I got the 13. I'm like, I could get a new phone, but I want to wait for the 17 because I think they're doing the whole overhaul of the hardware. Not just turn into a tech podcast, but
I know, right?
Product review, tech review podcast. But I'm gonna wait for the 17. Lounge. Right. Welcome to our unboxing. but yeah, let me. So that was Jackson State. Let's see what Alcorn came with. The YN University, straight from Mississippi.
Hey, let me tell you, because I watched this. They pop off with a YN. Here you go. They say pop off with the YN. Listen to this. This is it right here.
Nigga, what? Like, why would you just start with nigga, what?
I'm talking, they didn't even have a mask on yet. Nigga, what?
Nah, that is hilarious. That is hilarious.
So, again, the videographer is just in a bad spot for them.
Yeah.
Because it was so much better to hear Fort Valley than everybody else.
Right.
So, it's kind of... I mean, ain't nothing they playing matching what Valley played. Let's get that out of the way.
Like, it's just all fluffy. But now I do want to go to that. But now definitely shout out to Alcorn. If this battle was outside, it probably would have been better audibly. But anyway,
I just think it needs to be somebody from either right where that lady in gray was standing, like in the middle, to be able to point at all three at the same distance.
Right.
I would have been like, okay, I can kind of give a better synopsis because we said I'm sitting there amping it up for Fort Valley, but I'm amping it up to the person who was in favor of the cameraman.
Right. Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? It's kind of I'm not saying that somebody else could have won. Somebody else could have won.
It could have happened, especially if we could hear them clearly. Well, at least in this moment.
Mm-hmm. Damn, my stick still smell new.
Were the cadence where they did the cymbal solo?
It's the third cadence.
Oh, okay, so it's towards the end.
They had like 5 rounds, so it's like towards the middle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I seen it up to about 20. Oh, let me unmute.
Cause that second cadence they played, I think it's called like. Don't shoot me, y'all. I think it's called like doo-doo or something like that. Whatever they be playing, they play something. They be like trick, and then they be like do and do or through and through, some junk like that. Whatever they say. Oh yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Come on.
That's it. Are they?
Yes, bro. They out there.
Oh, that's hard. All right, so let me see.
Dang, bro, it's crazy, bro. Because if they was like this. No, never mind. I wouldn't like that style.
Years ago when we was first looking at them?
Yeah, I would have been I might have been upped on them, but I still wouldn't like that style. It still would cook me now.
I was messing with Fort Valley when they had their original style,
oh, that boy was Death Squad.
Yeah. Right. Well, I just knew about them, like, cause going to Clark Atlanta games and junk. But
yeah.
Anyway, this is the end of Alcorn. All right.
Boys, underway.
Bro, that
he hitting that bitch.
Take that. Again, the year of the Swan Cadence.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
Bruh, the cymbals in a Swan Cadence going that crazy.
Look at my head.
Wow, man. Bro, what?
Hey, I'm gonna say something after this.
They got 4 cymbals.
Oh, it's 4? Oh, you're right, it's 4.
It might be more.
they just can't do crashes on. You got to make that bit nasty.
Right. Like, what kind of movement?
Ugh. Them boys did a Cupid shuffle, ain't it?
This rhythm.
Come on. Hey, let me
Doing
say
that at the end of a cadence is crazy.
Bro, let me say this, bro. I don't know who the section leaders was beforehand with Fort Valley, but when that Jabez dude and David, when they're on the end and they tapping stuff on, that's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
When the other section leaders,
different energy.
When the other section leaders be tapping stuff on, bro, they be kind of mid. When they tapping it off, they're nasty, bro. I don't know what it is about them tapping stuff off, but it just brings a different vibe of what's going on.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, like the tap outs for both of them swan cadences was just crazy, bro. And the cadences that followed up, bro, Fort Valley has the swag version of that unorthodox cadence structure. I always talk about how South Carolina State has that, and I recently now claim that Flomo has that they just have just interesting cadence structure. It's just you think you're about to understand what they're playing, and then they quickly shift. Quickly change the conversation, and like we always say, they change the conversation. Fort Valley is this style's version of that. Like in their style, they have this unorthodox, abstract forms of cadences. Like they have abstract cadences,
yes.
Like, and I feel like they are killing that junk, man. They are killing it, man.
They have obtuse angle cadences,
right? Whereas like Jackson State, they just have the standard SWAT cadence, like. You know exactly what you're about to. You can pull out a bingo card and look at like what Jackson State about to play, and you can literally get bingo from them. Yeah. Whereas Fort Valley, they just have this totally unique style of creating their cadences with that style, like, and it's just it's impressive, man. I love it.
Now I will make the testament. I think it's because we are so used to what Jackson State is, and what they have been doing. We've been listening to them for so long that it was almost a game of if you're not them, then you're not the best. And now you have a line that's coming out with new material that actually appeals to the ears. So now it's like they're like what I say with Face Place. When we go places that's not the normal Florida, then we're a breath of fresh air to somebody. But comparing us. Let's say Shark City. When Shark City came to honor your name, breath of fresh air. Nobody knew about their style, what their style can bring. So no matter what happens, you was locked into what they were doing, and you had no choice but to be, because it's new to you. And I think that's kind of what's going on with Fort Valley. Like cymbal parts that are that disgusting, basses and tenors that are like they got all clear bass drum heads, never seen before.
Right. The
snares, it's just all around pluses.
All around, man. Like, having actual just interesting parts, man. Interesting snare parts, interesting quint parts. Like at one point in the first battle, like the entire section was going piano and the whole quints was just
man, look.
Impressive, man.
Look, man, not uniform. That's all I got to say.
Right. Exactly, man.
Everybody around there got not uniform.
But nah, man, shout out to all three of those schools. Shout out to Alcorn, shout out to Jackson State, and shout out to Fort Valley.
For sure, man. Y'all are doing y'all thing and continue to get better.
For sure. All right, man, I got a meeting at 2:30, so we're going to have to, it's 1:58 as at the time of this recording. So let's go ahead and transition to fifth quarter segment. Now, I don't know if y'all know, but the fifth quarter segment is when we pick a band clip or a drumline clip that we love a lot, either a new one or a throwback clip, and we play it on the pod to end off this thing. And I got a clip from Jackson. So Jackson State, their band has been releasing some clips from their band, some band room clips.
They got a new band room?
I don't know if they got a new band room. Actually, I haven't really been familiar with their band room, actually, but maybe so. Maybe so.
They got a new band room to me, and I like it. They finally all on the floor instead of like on different levels.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So maybe so then. Maybe so, because I do remember that. It
looked like if that's a band room, it looked like Cookman band room, or it might be a recording studio. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because it did sound like pretty official, but they played one of J. Cole's songs. J. Cole recently released a track called Clouds. And they absolutely blew this junk out the water. So Here's Jackson State playing Clouds by J. Cole.
Jermaine. That's a bit loud. Hold on, let me turn. I feel like
let me.
That's loud. I don't know what the rest of it about to be. I need to get with that. Whoever makes their outfits, a public figure. Okay.
Trumpets.
I'm gonna have to go listen to this song.
Oh yeah, now J. Cole was barring up on this song.
Barring up.
Oh my God!
Right. Go back
That
to
was
the
a
tuba
unique
break.
way of that was a unique way to do the lower brass thing in the tuba break. That was hard.
That's one thing that they're good at. These unique, like, you know, the general play the song, tuba break, then play the song again. They do it. They do that interestingly.
Absolutely.
I want to like can break trumpets by just playing. Cause Jesus,
like what? Or your lips.
Or your lips.
WT just going crazy.
In the back.
Man.
Nothing to say, man.
Nothing to say, but shout out to Jackson State. That's like J. Cole is like one of my favorite artists, and so first of all, when I heard the song by J. Cole, I was like, oh yeah, he's going crazy. This song is fire. It sounds like something to listen to when you're a little inebriated.
And if you didn't know that, if you listen to the intro of the Drumline podcast, I mean J. Cole.
Yeah, J. Cole fan, yeah, exactly. But they killed this junk, man. So shout out to Jackson State.
Hey, doing their thing.
Yes, sir.
So my fifth quarter, ladies and gentlemen, we just talked about Fort Valley, and we just talked about this nasty Cadence. So I don't care what you got to say. My fifth quarter is that nasty Cadence that they played. You're going to hear it again. God dog it. With Jabez tapping that thing off. I think it's Jabez or David. One of them two tapping it off. As long as it's one of them two, it's all that matters. So the thing I sent you start at 6:30. Woo.
Okay.
We just heard the Cadence, but I don't care.
Yeah, maybe we can see it like actually leveled instead of.
It's better. You can see it better. That's 6:30. Yes, it.
6:30. Yeah.
All the symbols.
And why she ain't got no shades? Oh yeah, that's Quince.
Quince is crazy.
Simba's going stupid.
Right here. Come on.
Bruh.
Segment nasty. The kid in the bedroom.
Diggity.
Yeah, okay. I ain't know they did that.
Me neither. Now, symbol. Like the symbols are actually doing.
Oh, that's what they did. Hey, look at my dog, man. This is
like, what you got?
Hey, don't ever. I don't know what happened in the beginning of the year, but don't ever take this man off of tapping this stuff off. I don't know if it's a section leader thing or what. And the other guys are great. They just better. I can't.
Yeah.
That boy said, huh?
You sure you're chopping over there?
Are you sure?
But nah, man. Man, yeah, Fort Valley is really running junk.
It's like that.
And this was actually a clip from the Destination HBCU competition, which is coming up in late April.
Yes.
And so
we will also
South Carolina State. Yeah, yep. And South Carolina State is going to be there, I believe. Fort Valley is coming back, and so I don't know if any other school, collegiate-wise, is going to be there.
Benedict, Florida Memorial.
Florida Memorial. Yep.
So
I ain't seen Benedict in a minute.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's going to be interesting.
Normally, you don't see nobody in a minute. That means something.
Right.
But you know what? I also too, North Carolina A&T is going to be in the building, but they're not competing.
Wow.
Wow. You took this whole trip down to another state,
Augusta, yeah.
Not to compete. I mean, let me say this: it's not really a norm for colleges to compete, but I mean, you got the opportunity. Why not?
Right.
You know, it's exposure for your group, and then if you lose, I mean, who cares? Like you're getting exposure for your group. Now, if you blue, that's different. But if you lose, you know, it's fine. Now, if you win, that's even better. Look at Fort Valley.
Yeah.
Perfect example. Fort Valley started and went against Edward Waters and Benedict. Won. Then next year they got bigger. Went against South Carolina State. Lost. And it was a big controversy in between that. But I mean, they lost, and now look at the size of them now. They ain't but got bigger since that first competition and destination. I don't know what else you want to see.
Yeah, like it's like definitely a crazy just recruitment hub. So why not? Like this is Augusta. Augusta really breeds like really talented kids down there, man. So I know a bunch of guys from Augusta, so that were percussionists.
Exactly. The Knicks and Jamal kids and all of them.
Literally kids of them. But nah, man, we definitely want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. I'm not sure if y'all know yet, but I mean, well, yeah, if you're watching this, that means you're a follower. You better be a follower and a subscriber of our IG page and YouTube page.
Otherwise,
but if you don't know, what's the name said, nigga? What? Nah, but Alcorn, Alcorn. But no, if you haven't seen, we reached 1,000 followers on Instagram. So clap it up, man. Clap it up for everybody who done followed us, man. We really appreciate it. Right. All we want to do is teach, provide percussion education, provide reactions to drumline clips, and just teach beats, man. Of course, give glory to God amongst all of this, man. And so that's all we come here to do. And the fact that, we got 1,000 people that's really tuning in to us, man, is absolutely insane. So thank you. And as a token of appreciation, we're going to introduce a new series, a new drum series to our IG page. So please follow us if you're new here. If you ain't following us, the Drum Lounge Pod on IG. We're going to introduce a new series called Throw Beats Thursdays, or TBT. And on Throw Beats Thursdays, we're going to have a clip of either me or Bryon. We're going to play like a short lick, and it's going to be four answer choices, and we want you to guess which answer choice is the lick that we played, written out. Basically, it's like a transcription. Pick the correct transcription of the very short lick, literally one beat lick that we played. And it's just gonna be a little game that we do every Thursday, in addition to the sight read Sundays that we do. And it's just gonna be a cool little game, man. And so definitely thank y'all again. Thank y'all for following us, the 1,000 followers. I wanted to do something bigger for that. I actually wanted to do, and Bryon don't even know this, I actually wanted to do a drum pad giveaway sponsored by Zymox. I actually reached out to Zymox so that they could sponsor this, but they didn't see the message yet. And they maybe they'll see it at some point. Because I actually got the CEO's numbers, but I'll be trying, like, for personal requests like this, I'll be trying to just not go the let me text them route or let me call them route. Like, I'll be trying to, still go the IG route just to be, humble or whatever.
Yeah,
or not to be.
You're a whole ambassador of them. You better do
that. And so if we can get this drum pad, if they can sponsor that drum pad, we'll definitely have a drum pad giveaway, and we'll create the rules on how to on how we want to give it away or whatever. But until then, definitely participate in our Throwbeat Thursdays. We'll release the first one this Thursday when this episode drops, so you'll see it. And yeah, man, thank you, y'all.
Yeah, for real. And I just want to say, man, won't even give me a pad. But all right, that's all I want to say.
Because there's some people here that needs the resources, that needs the music, that needs the drum pads, and so hopefully we can get that drum pad and
for sure
send it out, man. So it'll be sponsored directly from Zymox, so that'll be dope.
Yes.
Here we are, man. But always remember, before we get out of here, if you practice today, good job. Claps for you. Here's a cookie. But still, go practice. If you planned on practicing today, but you just didn't get to it, why wait for something that you can do right now? Please, get your sticks and just go practice right now. But if you didn't practice today, if you didn't pick up no sticks, if you didn't review any music, if you didn't even listen to a metronome, like listen to the beats of a metronome, I got 3 words for you.
And it's the most important part. Make sure you listen now.
You are trash.
It's trash.
All right.